Dudes, I'm bucked out. Bucked out. I've been making a few changes here. I'm not going to buy any more deer tags. I got plenty of meat. Vern, he just needs a flea bath, don't you? So I was going to show you what I got going on here. First of all, you know I've been shooting the Oneida shorts, and there's mine hanging up there with all the stuff and things. So I don't know what it is or why, but it feels like I've just grown in draw length. I'm 40, and I used to shoot like 28 inches. And you'll have to forgive me for the sounds and stuff. Vesper and Axel are back there getting in trouble and knocking pots over and spilling dirt, so there's vacuum cleaners running. So my other short I sent back to Oneida. They're going to change it to a long for me so I can get stretched out. I don't know what it is, if I'm growing or stretching or what, but that doesn't matter. So in the meantime, I came across this. I've stepped back to history where I was doing some awesome instinctive bow shots, and I'm adjusting this, holding the camera. So here's what I got. I got me another no cam, and I've installed a man quiver on there, and this one is homemade. I just added to the length of this bar here, and I had an old dovetail sight set up, so I just TIG welded that on there because that's all aluminum. That way I can pop it off of there. So what I did with this one, I was trying out this Vapor Trail drop away. I had it all dialed in perfect. It was shooting just bullets, and then something happened to the spring in there. So I took it apart and looked at it, and it looks like when the spring coils up, the little piece that sticks out and goes into the collet that holds it, it's like the coil spring is just shortening, and the little thing keeps popping out. But I know Vapor Trail would fix it, but I just probably going to stick with, with what I done back in the early 50s when I invented this whisker biscuit cut down. So what I did here, this grip was on the bow. I got on the Matthews Facebook site. A guy responded, and I bought this from him. That's off of helium. Those just pop off of there. It's like some weather stripping adhesive. So I'm going to put a new string on this. Chuck Jones at Bowhunters World, he's on YouTube. He's going to make me a string and cable set for it. I could make it, but he has all the serving and stuff, and he'll pre-stretch it, and he's going to make it out of 8125, which I do not have. The string material, he said it's lighter, a little bit faster, and I think 100% dynemia. So I don't know hardly anything about 8125. I always use 452X for my Oneidas. But I'm going to get me new string and cables on this dude. And if you guys are wondering, I've only shot it about 15 foot so far, 10 to 15 feet. So my arrow rest is set a little bit below the burger hole. And for this, I like running that biscuit just like you would an old style prong rest, shooting off an old prong rest. You younger dudes might not know, but yeah, they had the little fingers, set your arrow on it. So I shoot it like that, and I tilt that rest, that biscuit, to where it's at the lowest point available before that hits up here by the grip on the riser. So from here to the bottom of my knock point right there is at 3/8. It's at 3/8, so then take another eighth off of that lower, and that's whatever. It's however you want to look at your knock height, but I set mine to the top, from the bottom of that burger hole to the bottom of my knocking point. It's 3/8. And then you adjust from there. So this is close to 60 pounds right now. I'm gonna try 340s and 300s out of it. And I got this bow from a guy off the Matthews site. And it was a good, smooth deal. Before I got this, some freaking scammers, they try to get you. They call the bows lever action and all kinds of stupid crap. And like another one, I said, how much do you want for the bow? And the guy goes, you make me confused. What is it you mean? Like, you got to be stupid to not understand that. Anyway, watch it when you're buying stuff on the sites. Anyway, I got into this guy, and he actually won the bow in a raffle, and this no cam is in like mint condition. Other than the string, and I told him I would like to get it at 29 inches. So he'd done that. We got the 29-inch mods, and it still feels short. So I just ordered some HTR 29.5-inch modules. Hopefully that takes care of it, and I feel stretched out and comfortable. But this sucker's good, dude. Just an old no cam. Was my favorite Matthews bow. Now I got another one. I might buy another one. I know where another one is. You just never know. So that's all I wanted to show you. Just a little update. If I get this sucker tuned up, if it ever quits raining tomorrow morning, I'm going to go out on some public land with my coyote caller, and I'm going to try to call in some predators and shoot them with this sucker. Good looking bow. Real smooth. It would just be a little nicer if parts were available to my mitts quicker. But I'll have to just deal with the shorter draw length for now. Back to you with some Matthews no cam predator hunting here soon. And my night along should be here anytime soon. It's my old riser. It's just going to be a black one, but I'll be able to stretch out to where I feel cozy. Maybe when I turn 50, I'll quit growing. You never know. I'll see you guys in the timber.